So Toronto's kind of an interesting place because it's a major city, but I feel like in the world of entertainment, it's gotten a lot of attention recently because of Drake and sort of all the artists around him. You know, the whole OVO thing and so forth. What happened? You know, I mean, you don't live in Toronto anymore, but you still have family there and so forth. Like, what have you seen happen different with Toronto after Drake came out and kind of blew up the way he did?
Drake definitely put Toronto on the map. A lot of people that knew who Drake were didn't really know where Toronto even was. They didn't realize it was Canada or that he's even Canadian.
Right.
So he definitely put Toronto on the map in certain ways. He's awesome for the city of Toronto. He created jobs. Like he started the OVO Fest, which happens the first weekend of every August. I've actually gone to that the past 2 years. Can't go this year, unfortunately. So, you know, like that creates attention. That gets people to fly out to Toronto and be at his OVO Fest, and that creates jobs. And it's really all positive. It's just music, and people that love music come to the city of Toronto and celebrate it with Drake and all the artists that he brings up on stage. I don't know if you've ever, if you actually looked at the roster that he brings on, but it's pretty awesome. Like I'm a huge hip hop fan, so when I went to the OVO Fest, the fact that I got to see Drake and then all the artists he brought on, it's amazing. Like all my favorite artists I got to see in one night, and as a fan of music and hip hop music, I'm just thankful to him for doing that, because otherwise I wouldn't have that opportunity to see all these artists that I love.
Do you know Drake personally?
I've met him, yeah.
But what about everyone else on OVO?
If I know?
I mean, who else is there? There is Weeknd, there is Party Next Door.
I know the Weeknd. I've met Drake. Yeah, Party Next Door. Don't know them. I know that they're from Mississauga, which is a city right beside Toronto.
Okay, you know Weeknd?
I do.
Yeah? How well do you know Weeknd?
I've hung out with him. He's a good guy.
Yeah? Anything else you want to say about that?
What would you like to know?
I don't know. What would you like to share?
I've met him. I mean, I've known him for a minute. I've gone out with him, like to a club. I've hung out with him. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah? You guys ever messed around?
I've kissed him, and he's a good kisser, and that's all I'm gonna say for that.
Yeah, he's a good kisser?
He's an excellent kisser. Probably one of the best I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes Weeknd a better kisser than everyone else you've ever had?
He's just really good at his craft. Have you seen his lips? Hello.
I mean, I don't really notice these types of things.
No, I do.
I'll take your word for it.
He's you know what? He's actually just a very humble, down-to-earth person, and I'm very actually proud of him and happy for him, because for the longest time, the world was sitting on him. Like, he had albums put out, and he never really he has, you know, his hardcore fan following, but he never really blew up until I feel like this year is his year. His album's coming out, another album's coming out, and he's done a lot of collaborations with more popular, you know, hip hop artists, and that really brought up his sort of star power, and I'm just happy for him. And plus he's from Toronto, and I love seeing homegrown talent do really good.
Did you know him before he signed to OVO?
No.
Okay.
No. I've met him actually, like, I want to say 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like getting into his groove now.
Yeah.
Because I've been a fan kind of since the beginning, and I thought the EP was kind of cool. The album was kind of okay, but now I'm seeing like all this kind of stronger material come out, and now he's got all these songs on the charts and stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
Weeknd doing his thing.
He's doing good. Good for him.
Yep.
Go Abel.
But as far as just rapping and being able to put words together and flow and say what you want to say and make it rhyme, he's definitely one of the nicest when it come to that.
Would you say he's the king of hip hop?
Nah, I wouldn't say that, because I'm in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
I said, for some reason, I feel like some of them motherfuckers is just renting the house to do that shit. And find out some of them was. I can't do that. You know, I ain't want to do that. I wanted to show where the fuck I was living at the time.